right, well, welcome to another Freebie Friday. This is Cory Boatright, and I want to wish you first off a really great Thanksgiving. I hope that your Thanksgiving was awesome and that you get the chance to just relax a little bit and maybe watch a little football, and of course don't eat too much food. Don't eat too much food. All right, so what I want to talk to you about today is Shoeboxed. Before I do, I want to make sure that you join our Freebie Friday list. If you haven't done that, go to realestateservant.com/join Freebie Friday. realestateservant.com/join Freebie Friday. You're seeing this realestateservant.com a lot, I know, because we're working on a site, and I can't wait to show you what we're doing with it. So until that is done, just go ahead and just go to that link right now, and that'll get you on the list. realestateservant.com/join Freebie Friday. Okay, so I want to show you a little bit about this service called Shoeboxed. I've used Shoeboxed for, gosh, probably 7 years now, probably 7 years. And the reason I started using it is, you know, when you go to these conferences and you get some of the business cards. And you know, the business cards that you get them, you get home, maybe you might send an email, you might call somebody, but really at the end of the day, they start stacking up, right? They start stacking up, they go in a drawer where all your business cards are. You might put a big rubber band around them, and you may not even look at those things for a year or two. Okay, so I had that happen quite frequently. I was going to a lot of seminars, I was going to a lot of places, meeting a lot of people, and just having these things stack up. So what I decided to do was research to see if there's a solution that I could just take all these business cards, stuff them in just a bag, and send them somewhere and let somebody handle putting all the stuff in the database for me. And sure enough, I ran across this service called Shoeboxed, and it's been absolutely one of the coolest services around. So you want to go to shoeboxed.com. And I want to tell you first off a little bit about what you can do that some people don't realize. If you don't want to pay for their service, because they have some different plans, depending on how many documents you're going to send in to them, you'll either choose their light plan, which is like $10 a month, I believe. Another one's $29 a month, $49 a month, and $100 a month. And you get some discounts, I believe, if you pay for the full year. And you can go here when you're on shoeboxed.com, and you can look at the pricing. There's a link for pricing, so you can see it here. I'm on the classic plan right here. I'm on this classic plan, and it's more than enough for me. It's absolutely more than enough for me, and it works great. Okay, it also whenever you're uploading your documents, you can also upload your receipts. It also has a QuickBooks integration, and I can show you just a little bit about that here in just a second. But I want to make sure you realize that with Shoeboxed that you don't have to spend any money, and they have a do-it-yourself plan. Some people don't realize this, but it's a do-it-yourself plan. And on the do-it-yourself plan, you can have unlimited documents. You can actually, right here it says you can submit an unlimited number of documents to Shoeboxed via their web uploader. But here's the kicker, guys. You have to enter the data yourself. And see, that's something I didn't want to do. I wanted them to enter all that data for me. I didn't want to take that time to enter all that data. So make sure that you're aware that whenever you're looking at creating an account with Shoeboxed, that you need to decide if you're going to be the one that enters your data in, or if you want somebody there too. What I do is I'll just go ahead and I've already logged into one of the accounts here. I actually have two, but this account right here is, I'll just show you some receipts, right? Just show you some receipts. So what I do is I'll either send in a big old bag full of receipts, and they'll scan them and they'll put them in here. And I'm not very proud of going to Chili's and Chick-fil-A, but you know what? Here it is. Here's my dirty laundry. Taco Bell. Oh boy. So if I click here, you'll be able to see right here, Baker's Pub Grill. Now I'm looking at an older receipt here just to give you an example, but you can see spent like $4, looks like, probably on a beer, and they will. I sent this in as a receipt. They will scan it like this, and then they will put it in a nice format for you, so you can go through and you can look at all of your receipts. You can do this for all the receipts that you upload. It's really nice for you to be able to have it all in one place, and be able to handle it. So you can export all of this out, and you can put all this into QuickBooks, which I know many of you use QuickBooks. You can have all kinds of different options working with Shoeboxed. Okay, so you have different categories, which makes it really nice to be able to just makes it real nice to be able to go in there and just look at only maybe only the places that looks like my internet's running really slow. Sorry about that, guys. Or it might be their server, actually. It might be their server too, because they do get hit with a lot of traffic. But the point is, yeah, here it is. So you can add, you know, I've got different credit cards on file here. I can export everything inside a database. I can easily export it out to QuickBooks, Microsoft Excel, CSV, even put it into PDFs here. And this is really cool too. I might show you later on about this Zero service. So I won't tell you too much about that right now, but you can do a lot of cool things with it. You can do receipts. Okay, we talked about receipts. You can do business cards, which, you know, with business cards, I'm going to show you what it looks like. Very, very cool. Let's just look at like this right here. This is for a title company. Okay, Stephanie Crawford. You see, they put that business card. So I actually shipped in a whole bag full of business cards, and they scan them, and then they put them inside a database. Now, here's what's a cool thing about this, okay? Now, I have a way that the email addresses and the phone numbers and the names all in a database, okay? So I might have sent in 1,500 business cards, and now that would take me hours, I mean, maybe even days to be able to input that information, right? And you know what I'm talking about. I mean, if you got, you know, hundreds of business cards, it is a chore to go through and, you know, write everything down, keep it in a nice a place besides a business card, right? If you just want to scan it. So they do it all for you. And, you know, for 10, 20 bucks, it's very, very worth it to be able to have this service and be able to have all the conveniences for you to be able to do that. I mean, you can see right here, 1,771 business cards just on this account by itself. And all I did is I sent in a bag to them of these business cards. What they do is they have these bags that they send you, okay? And then they have a return address back to you. You don't have to pay for that extra shipping. So it depends on your plan too, of course. But it's really very, very inexpensive. Let's see here. Oh, we're on overload here. But I promise you that you will get a lot of benefit by checking out Shoeboxed.com. Okay, check out Shoeboxed.com. You want to look at your pricing right here to see what works for you. And if you want to, I believe they have a trial period. They usually run trial periods. So you might check out a trial period. Yeah, start the free trial. All these are free trials, actually, right here. Yeah. So you can start your free trial and get set up. And tell me what you think about this, because this helps save a ton of time for me. I mean, a ton of time. And when you're on the site, you can also find the knowledge base. You can see it frequently asked questions down here. So some of the things that you might be asking about: can I trust Shoeboxed with my receipts and documents? Can I refer a friend? Actually, right there, I could refer a friend. Let's see if there's any way that I can give you any benefit. If there's any way I can give you a benefit, I will have this link on bottom of this page for you. So I will do everything I can to help you get the best deal for Shoeboxed. You can use it anywhere in the world. So it's telling you what you can, where you can use this for. Also, what I like about Shoeboxed is they give you an email address. Okay, they give you your own email address that you can send things in and send your receipts in and things like that. So here's one of my email addresses, and that makes it very convenient. It goes right into your database. Whenever you email like a receipt, maybe you take a picture of it from your iPhone or your phone and send it in, and they'll go right into your database. Same thing with the business card too, but you know, when you get like hundreds of those, that's just a chore to take pictures of them. It's just easier just to mail it off in a bag. So check out Shoeboxed.com. Have an awesome Thanksgiving and a Thanksgiving weekend. Don't eat too much turkey. And I appreciate your prayers for my checkup, my cancer checkup. You know that last year I I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer, and thank God I got through a very successful surgery. Just actually a month later, I mean, I really got on the ball and got it taken care of. Big blessing. I know many people prayed for me on that, and I appreciate that tremendously. But I have a scan that I have to go in, and I think it's called a PET scan. It's a full body scan where they're going to make sure that all the cancer remains gone, right? So they got rid of it in the first time when I did my thyroidectomy. They got rid of all the cancer. It was just in stage 2, right up my thyroid area. And now I have to go in and do a checkup. So that's on December 4th. However, I had to get off my Synthroid medication. Okay, some of you that are taking Synthroid, you know what I'm talking about. It makes your body think that you have a thyroid, even though you don't. So it regulates things, and it makes you feel a little drowsy when you're not on it. You probably can't tell that now right now because I've been drinking some coffee and juicing and doing some exercise. But I appreciate your prayers. December 4th or 5th, I go in and they do the scan. But from like the 20th of November to then, I cannot take that medicine. And so I feel kind of like a zombie, man. It's kind of weird. So anyway, all right, so check out shoeboxed.com, and I'll talk to you next week. Remember, be a servant. Bye now.